Have you ever noticed the little things he does? The things that don't make sense on the surface, but somehow feel significant. Those quiet gestures, subtle habits, and unnoticed actions can reveal more about a man's heart than any words ever could. When someone is truly emotionally attached, their feelings don't always come with loud declarations, grand gestures, or dramatic displays. Instead, they manifest in the soft, silent ways they care for you every day, even when you're not looking. Emotional attachment isn't about obsession or control. It's about a deep, consistent investment in your happiness, your comfort, and your life. It's the difference between someone who is physically present and someone whose heart, mind, and attention are truly intertwined with yours. A man who feels deeply for you will remember the details you think are insignificant, notice changes in your mood before you even say a word, and prioritize your happiness quietly, without expecting recognition. He may check on you for no reason at all, support your dreams silently, or simply find peace and comfort in being near you. These actions are often overlooked because they don't scream, they whisper, but their emotional weight is undeniable. Understanding these signs can transform the way you perceive relationships. It can help you recognize a love that is genuine, patient, and steady, instead of fleeting or superficial. It's about knowing the difference between someone who is just interested and someone whose attachment is real, deep, and lasting. When a man truly feels for you, he doesn't just love you in moments of joy. He stays calm during your storms, mirrors your energy, and silently protects your heart, even when you're not around. In this video, we're going to explore 15 silent signs a man feels deeply for you. Those small, subtle behaviors that often go unnoticed but reveal the depth of his emotional connection. By the end, you'll be able to recognize when his attachment is genuine, steady, and meaningful. You'll understand that love isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes, the quietest gestures carry the most profound truth. So, if you've been wondering whether he truly cares, pays attention, or values you more than anyone else, these 15 signs will help you uncover what his heart is silently saying. Sometimes, love speaks softly, and it's up to us to listen. Let's dive in and discover the ways a man shows he feels deeply for you, without ever having to say a single word. 1. He remembers everything you say. When a man truly feels deeply for someone, he doesn't just listen, he absorbs every detail. Your stories, your jokes, your concerns, even the small things you mention in passing, all become etched in his memory. He recalls the little things you may have forgotten yourself. The book you wanted to read, the song that made you smile last week, or the name of a friend you casually mentioned. This is more than attentiveness. It's a reflection of emotional investment. Remembering details shows he values your words and your inner world. When he brings up something you said days or even months ago, it reveals that your thoughts and feelings matter to him more than anything else at that moment. He remembers because your happiness, comfort, and mental space are important to him. This silent act demonstrates care without needing to verbalize it. Unlike casual acquaintances who might nod politely and forget, he treats your words as treasures, replaying them in his mind, and sometimes acting on them silently, like surprising you with a gesture that aligns with something you once mentioned. This isn't about showing off memory skills. It's about forming a genuine emotional connection. He remembers because he's not just in your presence physically, but mentally and emotionally invested. Every detail he recalls is a quiet declaration. You matter. I see you. I listen. And I care more than I can say. 2. He notices the smallest changes in you. When someone is deeply attached, even the subtlest shifts in your mood, behavior, or energy do not go unnoticed. He senses when you're slightly off, even before you speak or act differently. Maybe your voice sounds a little quieter than usual, your smile is a bit forced, or your eyes carry a hidden weight. He picks up on it immediately. This is not paranoia, it's emotional attunement. He pays attention because he genuinely cares about your well-being. He may not always ask directly, but his observations shape how he interacts with you, often trying to comfort you quietly without making it obvious. He might give you space when you need it, send a subtle message to check in, or adjust his behavior to match your energy. This sensitivity isn't learned overnight. It comes from emotional attachment. He notices not just because he's aware, but because he wants to understand you fully. These small observations are a window into his heart, revealing that your emotions affect him profoundly. He feels your highs and lows almost as if they were his own. When a man notices the tiniest details about you, it's proof that you're not just another person in his life. You're someone whose inner world deeply matters to him. Your emotions are meaningful to him, and he silently strives to ensure you feel seen, understood, and supported. 3. He makes time for you, no matter how busy. One of the clearest signs of emotional attachment is the willingness to prioritize you, even when life is chaotic. He rearranges schedules, sacrifices leisure time, or pauses other commitments because he wants to be present with you. Making time isn't just about physical presence. It's about mental and emotional attention. When a man truly feels deeply for someone, no calendar, deadline, or obligation outweighs the importance of connecting with you. Even small gestures, sending a message during a hectic day, calling just to hear your voice, or finding moments to meet, demonstrate this silent devotion. It's not about proving love or seeking validation. It's about showing that your relationship, your feelings, and your presence are valued above convenience. The effort he makes is consistent and thoughtful. He doesn't make time because he has to, but because being with you nourishes him emotionally. When someone is genuinely attached, the concept of too busy disappears, replaced by deliberate choices to stay connected. This isn't attention-seeking. It's a quiet, persistent form of care. Every moment he carves out for you reflects that your bond is meaningful and irreplaceable. Even if the world demands everything from him, he still finds a way to invest in you, silently proving how deeply he feels. 4. He protects you even when you're not around. A man who feels deeply for you doesn't limit his care to moments when you're together. He extends it to every situation, even when you're absent. He quietly watches out for your reputation, safety, and well-being, often without drawing attention to it. This could mean defending your name in conversations, stepping in subtly if someone treats you unfairly, or keeping an eye on situations that could affect you negatively. Protection isn't about control. It's about a genuine concern for your happiness and security. He anticipates potential threats, both emotional and social, and acts behind the scenes to ensure you're safe and respected. This silent guardianship reflects a deep emotional connection because it shows that he carries responsibility for you in his heart, even when no one asks him to. It's an instinctive response born from attachment and care, not obligation. He doesn't broadcast his actions or seek praise. He does it simply because your well-being matters to him. Knowing someone is looking out for you, even when you're unaware, fosters trust and emotional security. It's a quiet, powerful signal that he values you and the bond you share. His protective nature is an ongoing reminder that is invested in your life on a deeper level, beyond words or visible gestures. 5. He mirrors your mood and energy. When a man is emotionally attached, he naturally synchronizes with your emotions and energy. If you're joyful, he feels lighter, smiles more, and engages actively. If you're tense or upset, he instinctively becomes calmer, more patient, and attentive. This mirroring is a subconscious reflection of empathy and connection. It shows he experiences your world almost alongside you. He doesn't do it to manipulate or impress. It's an unconscious response because your feelings genuinely affect him. This emotional resonance helps him understand you better and respond in ways that support or comfort you. Mirroring also creates a subtle, intimate bond, allowing both of you to feel understood without words. It's a sign he's attuned to your inner rhythm, noticing shifts in your energy and mood that others might overlook. Whether it's laughter, frustration, or quiet contemplation, he adjusts naturally to match and support your emotional state. This behavior reflects deep care, as he prioritizes your comfort and harmony over his own temporary reactions. Mirroring is not a conscious tactic. It's a silent, consistent demonstration of empathy, understanding, and emotional investment in your life. 6. He feels jealous but never shows it. A man deeply emotionally attached to you may experience jealousy, But unlike shallow or insecure displays, he handles it quietly. He doesn't confront or accuse unnecessarily. Instead, he processes the emotion internally while maintaining calm and trust. This hidden jealousy indicates that he values you immensely and fears losing your attention or affection, but he respects your autonomy and freedom. He feels the pang of insecurity silently, often using it to reflect on his own feelings and actions rather than projecting it onto you. The fact that he never outwardly shows jealousy demonstrates emotional maturity. He's aware of his emotions and chooses to protect the relationship rather than disrupt it. His restraint speaks volumes. He cares deeply, is invested in your bond, and wants the relationship to thrive without conflict. This silent emotional awareness reflects a combination of love, respect, and self-control, signaling that his attachment is genuine and enduring. 7. He supports your dreams quietly. A man who feels deeply for you understands that your ambitions and passions are an essential part of who you are. He doesn't just offer words of encouragement. He actively supports you behind the scenes, ensuring you have the space, time, and confidence to pursue your goals. This support is quiet and consistent. He may help you brainstorm ideas, give advice when asked, or celebrate your progress without needing recognition for himself. He doesn't make it about him or seek praise. His joy comes from seeing you succeed and grow. By backing your dreams silently, he shows emotional maturity and genuine care. This behavior reflects a deep emotional attachment because he values not just your presence in his life, but your fulfillment and self-expression. He may adjust his own schedule to accommodate your projects, listen patiently as you vent frustrations, or provide subtle guidance that aligns with your vision. Such unwavering, understated support builds trust and creates a sense of security, knowing that someone is genuinely in your corner without demanding anything in return. It's a powerful, silent testament to his devotion and investment in your happiness and future. 8. He checks on you without a reason. One of the most telling signs of deep emotional attachment is the spontaneous concern he shows for your well-being. He reaches out not because he has to or out of obligation, but simply because he genuinely thinks about you. Whether it's a quick message to ask how your day went, a subtle call to hear your voice, or noticing if something is off with your mood, these small gestures demonstrate consistent care. He doesn't need a crisis to show his concern. He stays attentive in the ordinary moments of life. Checking on you without a reason indicates that you are often on his mind and that your comfort and happiness matter to him deeply. It's a quiet, unobtrusive way of saying, "I care about you," even when you don't ask me to. These gestures build emotional intimacy, making you feel valued and connected. He invests in these small moments not for recognition or control, but because your life and emotions are meaningful to him. His silent attention reflects a profound, steady attachment that goes beyond words or dramatic declarations. 9. He prioritizes your happiness silently. A man who truly cares will put your happiness above his own without making it obvious. This doesn't mean sacrificing himself constantly, but he subtly ensures that your needs and feelings are considered in everyday decisions. He notices what brings you joy and works to integrate it into your life, planning small surprises, making choices that ease your stress, or adjusting his behavior to make you comfortable. This prioritization is quiet and unassuming. He doesn't expect praise or acknowledgement, because the reward for him is seeing you happy. By consistently valuing your emotional well-being, he demonstrates a depth of care that is rare and significant. His actions show that your presence and satisfaction matter in a way that shapes his thoughts and behaviors. This silent dedication is an essential sign of emotional attachment because it reveals that he internalizes your happiness as part of his own emotional world. He invests in you not to impress others, but because he genuinely wants to nurture the bond and make your life more fulfilling. It's a quiet, enduring way of expressing love without words, a consistent reminder that he feels deeply for you. 10. He feels affected when you pull away. A man who is deeply emotionally attached will sense even the slightest distance between you, and it affects him more than he may openly express. When you become distant, distracted, or emotionally unavailable, he feels a subtle but real shift in his own mood. This isn't about controlling you or demanding attention. It's about feeling the bond weaken temporarily and realizing how much your presence impacts him. He may reflect inwardly on why the distance exists, thinking about how to reconnect or support you without pressuring you. This sensitivity is a clear sign that you are important to him. Your emotional presence matters deeply. Even if he doesn't verbalize it, his actions may change. He becomes more attentive, patient, or caring, trying to bridge the gap quietly. Feeling affected when you pull away also shows emotional vulnerability. It's proof that he invests not only time and energy but also emotional depth into your relationship. He feels your absence keenly because you occupy a significant space in his heart. Unlike someone who is indifferent or casual, he reacts internally to the smallest shifts in your connection, showing that his attachment is genuine and profound. This silent emotional response reflects both care and a desire to maintain closeness, proving that his feelings for you are real and heartfelt. 11. He finds comfort simply being near you. Sometimes, words aren't needed to demonstrate deep emotional attachment. A man who feels strongly for you finds a profound sense of peace simply by being in your presence. Your energy, voice, and even subtle gestures can bring him comfort, like a safe harbor in a chaotic world. He doesn't need constant conversation or activity. Your mere presence soothes him emotionally and mentally. This comfort is a silent testament to his attachment. It shows that he values the connection you share beyond surface-level interaction. He may relax, smile subtly, or feel lighter around you, signaling that being near you fulfills an emotional need. The calm he experiences isn't dependent on you doing anything extraordinary. It's the simple fact that you exist in his life and share space together. This attachment is rooted in emotional security and genuine affection. He doesn't cling or demand attention. He simply absorbs the quiet energy of being close, which strengthens the bond between you. His comfort around you reflects both intimacy and trust, revealing that your presence alone is emotionally nourishing. It's a subtle but powerful indicator that his feelings for you run deep, and that your connection impacts him profoundly on a personal level. 12. He values your opinion above others. A man who is deeply attached doesn't just hear your words. He respects and considers your perspective above anyone else's. Whether it's a small decision or a significant life choice, he genuinely wants your input and often weighs it more heavily than advice from friends, family, or colleagues. This isn't about flattery or manipulation. It's a reflection of trust and emotional investment. Your thoughts matter to him because your happiness, values, and worldview are integral to his life. By valuing your opinion, he shows that he sees you as an equal partner emotionally and intellectually. Even in areas where he may feel confident, he seeks your insight, showing that your perspective has weight in shaping his actions. This silent acknowledgement of your importance strengthens intimacy and demonstrates his attachment. It communicates that your mind and heart are significant to him, not just your presence. Over time, consistently valuing your opinion builds a deep, unspoken bond where both of you feel heard, understood, and respected. It's a subtle but unmistakable indicator that his feelings are genuine and enduring. 13. He remembers your favorite things. A man who feels deeply for you pays attention to the little details that make you who you are, including your favorite things, your food, music, hobbies, colors, or even the way you like your coffee. Remembering these details shows that he listens actively and cares about what brings you joy. He may surprise you with something small that aligns perfectly with your tastes, not to impress others, but to make you feel seen and appreciated. This level of attentiveness goes beyond casual interest. It reflects emotional investment and genuine affection. By recalling and acting on your preferences, he demonstrates that your happiness matters deeply to him. It's a subtle, silent way of expressing care, showing that is emotionally tuned into your world. These small gestures, rooted in thoughtfulness, strengthen your bond and create moments of connection that feel personal and meaningful. He doesn't keep track for recognition or reward. He remembers because your likes and joys hold emotional significance to him. This attention to detail reflects a deep level of attachment, signaling that your presence and individuality are important in his life. The ability to internalize and act on these small details quietly proves that he is invested not only in you as a partner, but also in your overall happiness and sense of being valued. 14. He includes you in his future plans. A man who is emotionally attached thinks beyond the present moment and envisions a life that includes you. Whether it's planning trips, career moves, or life milestones, he naturally incorporates you into his long-term vision. This inclusion isn't about controlling your choices. It's about valuing your presence and wanting you to share life experiences together. He considers your goals, needs, and comfort when imagining the future, showing that he sees your relationship as a permanent and significant part of his life. Including you in plans reflects both thoughtfulness and commitment. It's a quiet signal that he is emotionally invested and takes the relationship seriously. Even casual mentions of shared experiences or what-if scenarios reveal that he mentally includes you in decisions that shape his life. This forward-thinking behavior highlights that his attachment isn't fleeting. He envisions a partnership where you play a central role. It demonstrates trust, stability, and a desire to build a shared journey together. By considering you in his future, he silently communicates that your presence matters profoundly, reinforcing the strength and sincerity of his feelings for you. 15. He stays calm and patient during your storms. Emotional attachment is tested most during difficult times, and a man who truly feels deeply will respond with calmness and patience when you're upset, stressed, or overwhelmed. Instead of reacting with frustration, judgment, or distance, he maintains composure and provides steady support. He listens without interrupting, offers comfort without insisting on solutions, and gives you the space to express yourself freely. His patience is a silent way of saying, "I am here, and I am not leaving." This behavior shows emotional maturity and genuine care. It reflects that he values your feelings and your emotional journey, even when it's challenging. By staying grounded during your storms, he creates a safe emotional space where you feel understood and supported. His calm presence reduces tension and reassures you that your vulnerability is respected, not exploited. This consistent stability is a powerful signal of deep attachment, demonstrating that he is committed to being with you through both the highs and lows of life. It reveals a level of emotional intimacy and trust that strengthens the bond between you and underscores